Samsung is gearing up to launch its next flagship, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. We know that Samsung likes to start the year with an Unpacked event, usually in late January. So let's talk about what we're expecting in terms of new features and upgrades. By the time you're seeing this video, we're getting pretty close to the rumored launch window. A leak from a Korean news site points to January 23rd as the event date. And that week checks out based on precedent too. If Samsung sticks with its usual timetable, a January 23rd debut means we could be looking at the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra release date as February 6th. Something that's a bit more up in the air is the Galaxy S25 Ultra price. Samsung raised the price on the Galaxy S24 Ultra, charging $1299 for the phone after the S23 Ultra had cost $1199. It's hard to imagine Samsung would enact price hikes 2 years in a row, but analyst Ming-Chi Kuo says that the Snapdragon 8 Elite, likely to power the Galaxy S25 Ultra, could drive up the cost of the phone. If I had to guess, the US versions of the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus could see increases, but not the Ultra. What will the Samsung S25 Ultra look like? Having just switched to titanium for the frame of the S24 Ultra, we don't imagine Samsung would make a major change for the S25 version. That said, leaks have hinted that the S25 Ultra will feature a curvier design, but will remain flat around the front. Another rumor claims that the S25 Ultra screen will be 6.9 inches, a small increase over the 6.8-inch display on the S24 Ultra, but it would match the size of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It also appears that the S25 Ultra could be the thinnest Ultra device yet, with a total thickness of 8.4 millimeters. Despite this, the display of the S25 Ultra could be wider. The bezels could get skinnier too, matching another iPhone 16 Pro Max feature. Even if the Ultra does get thinner, don't confuse it with the rumored Galaxy S25 Slim, which apparently is a separate model coming later in the year. Let me know if you want to see another video specifically on the S25 Slim rumors, because they're starting to get interesting. Now, we can't talk about the Galaxy S25 Ultra without mentioning the camera rumors. Remember, this is Samsung's best camera phone thanks to a 200 megapixel main sensor along with a 100x space zoom feature. We're expecting at least some camera upgrades, with one leak saying that the ultra-wide lens will be upgraded from 12 megapixels to 50. Also, the telephoto lens on the S25 Ultra may get variable capabilities that can result in smoother zooms, particularly when shooting video. But there's also speculation that Samsung may be testing a prototype that ditches the second telephoto lens, leaving the S25 Ultra with 3 camera lenses instead of 4. As for what will actually power the phone, we're pretty confident that the S25 Ultra is going to run on the Snapdragon 8 Elite from Qualcomm that they delivered in October. Leakers seem to think that every S25 model that arrives in early 2025 will feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite. But related to the S25 Ultra in particular, we're looking at a big potential performance boost. Based on our own Snapdragon 8 Elite benchmarks using a Qualcomm reference device, the new chip improved over the S24 Ultra's score in Geekbench 6 by 40% on the single-core test and 42% on the multi-core one. We've seen some leak benchmarks claiming to show genuine S25 Ultra results that point to better performance than the A18 Pro on the iPhone 16 Pro, but we'll just have to wait to see. Otherwise, the Galaxy S25 Ultra could see its RAM capacity increased to 16 gigs, up from 12 gigs on the current Galaxy S24 Ultra. That move would be great for multitasking and especially dealing with Galaxy AI features. And you can bet AI is going to continue to be a major focus for Samsung's flagship. Building on Android 15, the Galaxy S25 Ultra should come with One UI 7, and with that, some new AI tools. This includes more advanced writing assist tools, call transcripts with support for 20 languages, and a new Now bar for the lock screen that offers easy access to features like interpreter, music, and recording. We haven't heard specifics, but we expect at least some exclusive AI features will be reserved for only the S25 Ultra. Outside of AI, satellite connectivity could be on its way to the Galaxy S25 series. We've seen this put to good use on Apple devices since the iPhone 14, so it makes sense that Samsung would try to adopt that too. There's some good reasons to be excited about the Galaxy S25 Ultra, although it's hard to say for sure how it'll stack up against the competition until it's officially launched. We'll be reviewing the S25 Ultra here when that happens, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Otherwise, let me know in the comments what S25 Ultra upgrade you're most excited to see. For Tom's Guide, this is Mark Spoonhour.